So what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the BU channel, The Better You. My name is William Krish. I just wanted to start this channel for a lot of people out there that are going through some pain, recovery, fitness with their fitness goals, and really just staying active and allowing their bodies to take the proper course of recovery and staying healthy and living a healthy lifestyle, not just for ourselves but for our children and just getting older with everything going on. I was in the military for 6+ years, and I was in special operations. I had a number of injuries growing up through college, competing in sports. Our generation, I'm 33, our generation, or at least myself, I was taught to, play through the pain, or just get up, just do it again. One more rep, one more time. And it's no one's fault. It's not my fault. It's not my parents' fault. It's not anybody that trained me growing up's fault. It's just the times. It was the education, the times, fitness and weightlifting really at that time. Today, you go to a local high school and they have sports nutrition coaches and sports psychology coaches and fitness weightlifting coaches, and it's a big thing today, and it's starting so much younger. Look at the CrossFit games. There are CrossFit teens games going on, and these kids are in phenomenal shape, and it just goes to show, we have come a long way in the fitness industry. We have come a long way in the recovery industry. And it is an educational piece along the way, and if done improperly or just naive, it can lead to injuries. And really, that's where I am today. I grew up, like I said, playing sports, competing at very high levels, collegiately, going into the military, high levels as well, and really just pushing my body as hard as I could. And not really doing a lot of recovery. We grew up a stretch. You got to stretch. There wasn't a lot of mobility when I was growing up. There was, hey, take a lap. Hey, do some jumping jacks. Hey, here's some push-ups. And that's a testament to where we are today, because those things really aren't even. They are implemented still. Take a lap, do some jumping jacks and stuff like that. But there is so much more, even just to get away from static stretching during pre-workout and stuff like that. It's just crazy. There's so many apps out there and really good tools for people to use. But again, if you go in uneducated or without a proper guide, it's either easy to get unmotivated or overwhelmed or just not using the right tools properly. Again, going back to myself running throughout my college career and lifting weights, just blunt force trauma. That's what it was. It was, hey, get up, push the weight, run fast, and I'll see you tomorrow. That's really what it was. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, because here's my story. I got out of the military because of a back injury, amongst other injuries, hip, knee, shoulders, a whole bunch of stuff. All because I did not take the proper steps to take care of my body. Because in our mindset growing up, if you were injured or if you couldn't play this week or if you were limping, you were weak. That's what it was. You were weak and you weren't going to play. Bottom line. And although I do believe there is a level to playing like a winner and pushing through some other types of pain, there are serious pains out there, because you can see people that get injured, come back too early, and they just blow their knees out, and they will never compete for the rest of their life. And really, that's where I was with my back. I had herniations through L5 to S1. I had injections, ablation treatments, all sorts of things that helped numb the pain, but nothing ever really cured the pain. And, at my age at the time, I was 26, they're like, yeah, you're way too young. This should not be a problem ongoing. Surgery is out of the question because of your age. These treatments will work eventually. And as I did believe them. They were doctors, and I did believe them. But after a certain amount of time, it gets old. I have a daughter. She's 3 now. The ability to pick her up and put her down and play with her on her level, it wears on you a lot with those types of injuries. So again, that's kind of what this channel is going to be about, going through those things. Again, that's a little bit of my story. Recently, I just had hip surgery where they went in, they shaved some bone down. I had some bone spurs and some impingements and a torn labrum. But really, the root of that was my hip. And the doctors that I'm seeing now, the orthopedics that I'm seeing now, are under heavy suspicion that the hip is the root of my back's ongoing problem. And that's why I had my surgery. So I am still currently going through that recovery process. I am in week 8 of recovery. So I am going to talk a lot about that particular recovery. Obviously, I understand that it's different from knee surgery, it's different from ankle surgery, it's different from a lot of other surgeries. But I'm just going to be talking about, again, my experience with that surgery, my recovery process, and along the way, hey, my back does feel better, because I do know a lot of my friends out there that are in the military still or gotten out, all have back problems, all of them. And the moment that I found out that this hip might be the cure to my back problems, I tried to open the doors for everybody. I tried calling all my friends and calling everybody, messaging, saying, hey, you need to get something else besides your back checked out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's your knee. I don't know if it's your ankle. I don't know if it's your hip. But you need to get something else checked out, because everybody gets told the same thing. You're too young. It'll cure eventually. Just take some ibuprofen and stretch. That's what we're told. And although there probably are some people that need to be stretching and need to be doing proper back exercises, I believe that there are a lot of people out there that have other hidden issues that they just haven't discovered yet. That's that for the the hip recovery and my kind of backstory, and a little bit of the mindset. The next video I'm going to post is going to be a little bit of mindset, a little bit of winner mentality, and where we have kind of gone in society today. Of why aren't we winning in life today? Why have we growing up as a kid, we have this winner mentality, superhero mentality. I'm going to put a cape on my back and pretend I'm a Batman, Superman, whoever, and I'm a superhero because I believe I can do anything that I want. But as soon as we hit reality, grow up, get into the real world, all of a sudden we forget about the cape and we just go into mediocrity and forget what it's like to want to be a winner. But that's a little bit of the mindset I'm going to go into the next video, and I will talk a lot about mindset as we go through this, because I believe that without the mindset, you really can't accomplish anything when it comes to goals, and not just fitness, life, your kids, school, whatever it is. If you don't have the mindset to be present in that moment and for that purpose, it's going to make it that much harder. So again, I'll talk, that's going to be a lot more of my videos down the road, but yeah. And then again, goals, when it comes to fitness, and again, this is with anything, but when it comes to fitness, your goals are your goals. Don't let anybody scare you out of them, tell you they're wrong, tell you they're stupid. Now, maybe they do need a little bit of adjusting, but just because you want to be a professional CrossFitter or, a bodybuilder, that doesn't mean that the other person is wrong. The other person that wants to be a competitive runner, they're not wrong. They just have different goals, and that's completely fine. But again, a lot of people get into this mindset that, oh, I'm a bodybuilder, CrossFitting is wrong, Olympic lifting is wrong. That's just dumb. To who? And who cares? Who cares what the other person thinks? Are you happy with what you're looking at in the mirror? Are you happy with what you're putting up on the bar? Are you happy with your life and your health? If the answer is yes, then whatever they say is just noise. That's all it is. So again, I'll go into that a little bit more as I go through these videos. I just wanted to do a little introduction to myself and kind of explain where these videos are going to be going. And if you guys have any questions, be sure to ask in the comments, or a particular video that you want me to do. I do have a lineup that I'm going to start right now and putting in some of the descriptions. But if there's something in particular that you want to hear about, something that you have questions about, put it in the comments. Maybe I'll be able to answer it right then and there. But if not, I'll make a video about it and we'll talk about it. And maybe we can even bring some people on and, do these discussions.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment if you have any questions. Until next time.